Yes, sir. What's good, guys? In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys ways you can stay inspired as a music producer. Let me put on my lights so you guys can see me. Am I in focus? Alright, so as cliche as this might sound, I'm very sure it's very cliche, but one very good way to stay inspired as a music producer is by watching other people cook up. YouTube is a very good place to start. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, as crazy as it sounds. I've been watching YouTube videos since I started making beats, and I still watch YouTube videos. There are a couple of channels I watch. I can't even mention everybody's name because trust me, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere on YouTube most of the time. Another way to stay inspired is by downloading sample packs, downloading new plugins, downloading new kits. I just recently downloaded this plugin that I saw Kamzi use in one video. Um, it's called it's called Cliché. It's called Cliché Solo Violin. It sounds so good, man. It sounds really good. And back in the day, before I even started making beats, I used to play the violin, and this is a very nice violin. It gives them more inspiration to want to cook up or make something else. So downloading new packs, new plugins, new drum kits changes a whole lot when you're trying to make a beat. It might sound very cliche, but there's just something about getting new packs that inspires you to want to cook up, buying new gear. I recently just bought this sampler a few weeks ago. I'm trying to do a review on it, but I haven't done it yet. I'm trying to edit the video and pick out the points because I'm still learning how to use the device. Buying new gear sometimes gives you some kind of inspiration because now you've spent money, you want to actually get your money's worth. So inspiration just comes from buying something new. You know, try to learn a new instrument, try to learn a guitar, try to learn a piano. Inspiration comes from there. Also, trying to use loops, using loops too, like helps get inspiration. If you're not used to using loops, maybe you should try using loops. It's not every time you want to play something on your piano or you know what to play. Sometimes you don't know what to play. You know, this my monitor is in the way. Sometimes you don't even know what to play. But it's a very nice thing to do sometimes. Pick up an instrument and cook up. One other thing to do is collab. You can collab with your friends, reach out to your producers, reach out to artists, collab with artists, hit them up, let them come to the studio while you're trying to make a beat, let them be singing. You can make bangers like that, just from trying to vibe and collab with an artist. Sending your projects to somebody else to finish it up for you. Maybe do the melodies or ask somebody to send you loops or tell somebody to send you drums and then you add the melodies. There's no rule to getting inspired. Try something different, switch up your genres. If you're used to making one certain part of one particular kind of genre, maybe try switching up. Maybe make EDM, make Indian music, make pop, make trap, make drill, make Afrobeats. If you've never made Afrobeats before, make Afrobeats. Try infuse genres together. Try adding Afro and EDM or Amapiano and Brazilian funk. you know, I see a lot of people go crazy online, and I'm like, oh my goodness, music is very endless. You can do a lot of stuff. You can even try sampling. Try sampling too. Sampling is another way to go about making music. Like I said, I bought this controller a few weeks ago. This is a sample based controller. I'm not a sample based producer, but buying this has kind of made me open my ears to sampling more and listening more so I can sample obviously. Chopping up samples and making something with this. It has really inspired me, opened my ears. You know, I just look at making music in a different lens, basically. You can even try using a new DAW. That's another thing too I forgot to mention. Sometimes I mess around other DAWs. I mostly use FL Studio. I'm a big FL Studio fan. I have the full FL Studio license, and trust me, sometimes I get tired of using FL Studio. I go to Ableton, I try Reaper, I try BandLab. Even on my phone, I can download. There's this app I downloaded on my phone called Koala Sampler. It's not really a DAW, but you can use it to make beats. You can sample, record stuff, and chop up and make beats. Switch it up, man. Don't always stick to one particular genre. I know people say stay on one genre so that you can, master that genre and get better at it. But at the same time, when you stay on one genre, you kind of get locked in, and especially if you're doing it for YouTube, if you're making beats to upload on YouTube, I understand why some people stick on one genre and just keep uploading that kind of beats to their channel. But in the long run, you're gonna get bored of it. You're gonna get tired of making it. No matter how long you're gonna stay on that genre, you're gonna want to switch up your style, or you're gonna start infusing at some point. One music style doesn't last forever. Back like probably like 2 3 years ago, Burna Boy style of Afrobeat was one of the biggest sounds. Today now it's like Amapiano is what that is reigning. If your song does not have some log drums in it, it's not banging. Few years ago it was Burna Boy style. I mean Burna Boy style is still kind of popping today. People still use it, but now everybody's on the Amapiano wave. If your stuff doesn't have those shakers, you're not making beats yet. So music has its own phase. If you're so stuck up on one genre, what happens when that genre fades? What happens when nobody's jamming to that your style anymore? So you have to keep learning and reinventing yourself. Sometimes too, you might not have all that opportunity or that time or that chance because you're doing a lot of stuff like work, life. I'm even cooking right now, guys. You might be cooking, you might be doing a lot of stuff. I'm sure you guys might probably hear it in the background, but you know, sometimes you have to switch it up so that you don't get left behind. I don't know if there's any tip I left out. If I did, leave it in the comment section, and let's have a chat, guys. See you guys in the next one.